Yeah. We live?
Yeah, that was the game plan. That was for the
That was it.
that was
Wait,
your
we're live?
that was your
100%.
moment. That was your moment, bro. You were supposed to. Oh, here. I'll cue it up
All right,
again. I'll
restart
cue
it.
it up.
Restart it.
I'll cue it up again. Ready?
Welcome to Teacher's Edge. This is the SafeSide podcast where we talk about anything we want and we talk about all that we want. So listen up.
Wait, right. Hold on. Wait till the song ends and then hit it with the thing. What you're gonna say? All right, one more time.
All right.
Action.
What's up, everyone? I'm the Safe Side. You're watching Ryan. I'm here with Josh and Tubi, and we're about to get into some boyhood. Let's go. How you feeling, guys?
Fucking 10 out of 10, dude.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
good.
feeling great. Feeling
That
good,
was the
man.
best
Especially
intro.
after that. Best intro to thus far. If you're watching any intro, that's the one to watch.
Yeah. Well, I'm
Fucking
doing
hilarious.
great, guys. I'm back in LA. The fires, I've been evading and just back in my routine, starting the year off strong.
Yeah, hey, dive deep into that just for a moment, man, because we got a little bit of an update. How, like, when you were looking at the fires, obviously in LA, how close to them on the hills were they? Like, did you see the Hollywood sign on fire? Did that even get close to that? Because I know you're really close to that.
Yeah, the Hollywood sign's on the other side of the mountain for me. I did see like the big plumes of like smoke moving when I drove back to LA from the Bay, but I didn't actually ever see any flames. In fact,
Mm.
when I was driving through Santa Clarita, which is like north of where I live, there was supposed to be two fires there. And when I drove through, there was no fires. There was crystal clear skies. There was no clouds. I was like, these two fires don't exist. But the other ones, the Eden and the Palisades fire, were very big. And
Mm-hmm.
the air quality was horrible. But the last few days have been really good. Feels like a normal life down here again, but we got to be ready to evacuate if needed. There's a lot of
Yeah.
crazy stories out there of people starting the fires, and there's one story I heard about some guy burning his own house for the insurance because he wanted to move. Like, just bizarre stuff that people are like collaterally doing. It's like the purge out here.
That's wild. That is crazy.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
fire safety is like on everyone's mind, and the hardest part is like because we had to evacuate, we had to pick what to fill our car with our stuff, and
Yeah.
that's like a surprise pop quiz. Like, hey, what do I actually care about in this house?
Yeah.
I don't know. What do I grab?
Yeah.
So it was tough. I had to like, and it's like in your brain, you're like, it's not gonna burn. It's not gonna burn, right? Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not. It'll be here. This is just precautionary. But then like the other side's like, well, what if it does? What do I
Yeah.
grab? So yeah, it was a new experience, and now I'm kind of like ready for it next time. You know.
Yeah. That's wild. That's good though.
Mhm.
You know.
Yeah, and you have like the cold season over where you're at. It's supposed to be the
Oh
wet
yeah,
season
it's
here
fucking
too.
cold. Yeah,
It's
I'm
tired.
bummed
Yeah.
actually. So last year, by this time, I had snow in my backyard at this time already. Like I was actually, I had slid my snowboard in my backyard end to end. Like that was pretty neat. Like I realized that if I put a bigger hill, like I'm just gonna stack up a piece of plywood, like a double stack of plywood, before I know it's gonna snow in the backyard, and then I'm gonna have a way better ramp because I just need like just a fraction of the more of an angle. Like my hill is good enough if I run and I push off of it, and then I can go all the way down to the end. But if I don't, then I don't go anywhere.
Yeah, dude,
So
you could probably get like,
I
you
have
know,
a rail that I'm gonna set up this year. It's a mini rail. It's a ride on, but that's kind of all I can have anyway. Like it's not it is like a 4 inch thing, so I do have to hop onto it. It's gonna be if I just drop it right on top of the snow, it's not gonna be like oh I could make it right on, but like I'll be jumping onto it and trying different rail tricks, you know. So
yeah, backyard like sport setups are always you need way more space than you think. Because even with
yeah,
my skateboarding in the back, I have like a flat ground of concrete that is like it's like I don't know how to measure it, but it's big enough for me to do a trick and then like roll away, but that's it. And then I'm like at the
Yep.
fence. So I have to be like very efficient, like push, set my feet up, land, step off.
Yeah.
And that's all like. So with a snowboard, which is like huge and like wider, like, and if you're spinning too, it's like a huge radius, and you need to
Yeah.
get speed, land, and roll away or slide
I know
away. Is that what they call it?
the only thing that I'm looking at for the whole thing is I have to get past the shed with speed, because last year I had to push once next to the shed from the top, like to keep going all the way to the very end. I had to keep one leg unbinded because I had to push to get the start in the first place, and did that, and then I had to push one more time next to the shed to get to the end, and so that's kind of where the rail has to be, because where I have that space between the patio and the other fence. Like I got
Yeah.
just perfect amount of space there for just throw a rail in the middle, fucking have fun.
What you
I
need
was
is a bungee so you can keep your feet binded and just like hold on to that and let it,
yeah,
I've seen
genius.
like pros do that all the time. They bring their
Yeah,
bungee kit to the streets.
yeah,
Even on like the slopes, they have like it's like a chairlift, but you just hold a rope and it pulls you back up to the top of the snow park,
Mm.
yeah.
and
I
you
love those.
slide
Yeah,
uphill.
those are
Like those
sick.
are
Yeah,
so convenient.
yeah, those are super fun. Watching people eat shit on those are hilarious.
Yeah.
Like, I'm so lucky that I grew up in a family that was snowboarding and skiing at like a young age. Like I know that. I'm like, I love it. I always tell people, I'm cautious to ride with people that I don't know their abilities sometimes. Like I know that we'd all be good and whatever, but like riding with somebody I don't know. Oh shoot. Bodie had something. Bodie had something. Bodie, place. Yeah, I gotta mute him quick. Dog's going crazy.
All right. We have some dognical difficulties. Tubi, what are we pulling up here? What are we working with?
Oh, it's just this great clip I had saved for the a show. It's just some
Oh,
snow. We were talking about snowboarding and stuff. I had this great clip saved.
wait, I have to click
Phenomenal.
watch. Okay. Oh, here we go. Now I'm watching. Okay, little pink.
Oh,
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 no slide.
the real thing I had was recapping last year. Like this is the first video y'all made last year, and then going
Oh yeah.
over, But you mentioned that, Ryan. That was your suggestion earlier today. Was a recap thing, but Josh was talking about snowboarding. We have a bin called Snow Sports. I'd put this in the bin.
Oh,
It's pretty
that's
good.
like my worst nightmare with snowboarding or skiing is like the fact that you're stuck onto them. Because if you did that on a skateboard, you would not face plant like that.
Oh, this one's
What
pretty
the heck?
gnarly. Check this one out.
No way, dude. Oh, he's going up it? Wait, what the? Wow. What a spot. He didn't even look stoked. He's like, whatever.
That was the two snow clips I had saved for y'all.
This one's sick, dude. That's crazy.
Isn't that a dope spot? Oh, that part too, Robert. Almost get smoked.
It is like a speed timing thing because you have to have time to hop.
Little two sav.
I'm so jealous of snowboarders like spot selection because they can really ride like so much stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wild.
Wait, is Josh talking to us? Josh, are you talking to us?
I think he's muted.
Oh, I was muted that whole time. That's
There we
okay.
go.
What I was saying is that, yeah, we were just talking about that last time, where it's like snowboarders and skiers have pretty much whatever the hell they want to ride,
Yeah.
like all the time.
Yeah. Same like mountain bikers. Mountain bikers,
Yeah.
y'all can like
Yeah.
you can make like a bunch of different cool stuff. Especially those
Yeah.
Austin Addy Swim brother was telling me he sees a lot of spots for those dudes on the e-motorcycle bikes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, because they could like get speed and hit little jumps and like tight positions and stuff. So
Bodie,
he was like,
place.
they can make spots. They can make spots anywhere.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. that is like one of the benefits of those like motorized things. Cause yeah, like my mountain bike, I could not do like street stuff because a lot of it is like you need a
A pull
lot
in.
of run up,
Yeah.
you know? And like those mountain bikes too, like not a lot of people just jump them like flat. They always have like ramp or a drop to really get them in the air. It's not like an ollie where you are like manually getting the lift yourself. So yeah, mountain biking is definitely hard to implement anywhere but in the mountains for me at least. But like BMX is they do it great. You know, they also have like a huge amount of things they can hit with the weight with the wheels. You know, they can ride grass and tan bark for like
Yeah.
rollaway.
Yeah. True. True. In that way. Yeah. Yeah. Also, just point out that was an X Games clip. That was
Yeah, they
uploaded
posted
by
that.
X Games. So, um,
They got
I was
paid for
gonna
that
say
clip.
that's hilarious, dude. Like, yeah, but yeah. I was
um,
like, I get.
but yeah, this Ryan is just the first video. This is the first video y'all came out with last year.
Oh
Oh
wow!
yeah, oh yeah. This is great because
Man.
I thought that, and this is actually an important thing though too. And these we still use these today to revisit this because these things
Wait,
you're
Josh. Before you
watching
go
this.
into that though, what is
Yeah,
this video? Because I'm not even
I'll
familiar.
tell you right now.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
go
So
ahead.
basically, when we started Danger's Edge, and still now, like we don't have a lot of money to invest into it yet, right? So all these tools that we use are the free versions of these different tools that we use to create basically the brand of Danger's Edge for the like the landing page, our merchandise, our hats, and all that stuff. Like on a daily thing, like we don't have a monthly expense for creating Danger's Edge. So if you're looking to get into content creation and you want to be able to have that like social presence where you have the landing page and all those different things that these influencers have, these are all the free versions of it, so you don't have to pay monthly and eat into your profits. So just enjoy. These are great.
These are just random affiliate links we put in the. A lot of these are probably expired now. We got to re up on
Yeah,
these.
90% of that is expired for sure. Because everything of the Kislar, which were our favorite at the time, and still kind of are definitely not sold on Amazon right now.
I still can't find them anywhere.
Yeah,
I
they're
looked
they're really hard. I think that we need to start making our own version of it. We need to make it fatter, and I think I'd want a T section because I think that'd be better for the finger or different throws because you'd have a better press of different things.
So what is this video? This video is you guys discussing different ideas and in
Yeah,
concepts to do
different
with
ideas and stuff. Yeah. So
t-shirts,
like,
making
yeah,
your
we pretty much just
exactly.
like show what Dangerous Edge is in terms of like assets. Like this
Yeah,
is everything that we have.
Okay.
yeah,
And it's just an idea we came up with. This was technically like one of the first SafeSide esque, and I think we should do more of this kind of content
yeah.
this year because talking videos are. I think they're like the meta of YouTube right now because people don't want to stare at the screens, but they want to listen to something going on. Um, so that's kind of like what this is too. What we're doing right now. Look around. This is
Yeah.
uh, this is the content.
Enjoy the content.
Yeah. So
All right. So
yeah,
that was the first video of the year. Oh shit, what was that about? Oh damn, I had it all lined up. Now
you
you,
blew it. Well,
I didn't blow
anything.
it, bro. YouTube blew it. What happened there?
When we go up,
I had it
the
right.
next one is it's a Kevin video, I think.
Oh, was it?
11 months.
So is this one was the first one?
Yep.
Okay, so then it's a Kevin video.
Yep.
Okay. Whoa.
So we got sound on, but this is the Dangerous Edge song. You can leave it on actually, if you want. So this video is it's a lot of things. It's the intro to scootering as part of Dangerous Edge's brand, which is anything outdoors and extreme. This is also Kevin's rookie part for Dangerous Edge, his welcome part. And all this footage was filmed with me and him just kind of palling around in the Bay Area because we were like pretty much neighbors for a very long time. And between all the other stuff we were filming for projects like Hella Grip and Concrete, this is the extra stuff that never got used that we kind of just put into like a fun video to have some representation of more boys and more sports on the channel.
That's crazy. Yeah, Kevin rocked it.
Yeah, most of this
That's
is
so
filmed
funny
in
to think that. Yeah, it's so funny that you were saying like, oh yeah, these are the clips we didn't use. It just reminds you that the other clips are even nuttier.
Yeah. I
So
mean,
funny.
anyone listening should go watch his Pink Panther Heligrip Park, because that is the best scooter video I've ever seen. It's just phenomenal. Yeah, so we're just going through. It's crazy how much we actually did this year.
I wasn't gonna go through all of them because there's way too many for us to click on all of them.
We actually have a lot of content, which I think
So
that's
let me ask you
also
this
what
then.
people look for on YouTube.
Let me
great.
ask each of you this, and Josh, you could go first.
Yeah, go for it.
What's the video of last year? It's that was what I was trying to get to. Was like it starts here. That's our starting point, and we go all the way up to here.
Yeah.
Josh, if you could pick one out, and we could talk about what's the one you would pick out from the 2024.
Your video
That's
of the year.
that's what I was going for,
Video
right?
of the
And
year?
then you could go next. You know, like
I think
not like it's not a big thing. We're not giving it a fucking award or anything. I'm just saying, what was your personal
LOL.
favorite one? You know.
I think that every single video we put out has been such fucking good content that I don't give a shit when people watch it, because we'll be fucking 40 and they'll be looking back at this episode right here and they'll say, "Damn, these motherfuckers were doing that shit." And it's just it lives here forever. Like this shit will outlive me. It'll be on the servers, man. Fucking, you can actually. I was like, AI will never, for real, for all this stuff that we created,
Okay.
because it's like, it's us. It's us doing our thing, and we always say it was like boyhood and just being fucking dope all the fucking time. So, man, to say there's a single one, go down further. I think go down further a little
Just
bit.
your yearly pick.
I think that I really like the power of lifelong learning, because I think that's got great messages. And then also, I think
one's that?
if I'm,
Power
you
of
know,
learning.
Up.
it's the up. It's one of the ones of me and Ryan just talking in the woods and
right.
mountain biking.
Right here. This is the one.
Yeah.
It's like
That one's super
rock.
great, because
Yeah.
this one is just words of wisdom from us as humans, and our kind of take on, giving, I don't know, positive conversation about things, kind of like what we're doing now. And so I really enjoyed like making this one, and I know it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, just like, and as soon as somebody gives it a listen, we'll worry about that later. So
Yeah, for some context, this is when Josh flew over to my area, LA, and we were riding a very awesome mountain bike trail. And we stopped at like the halfway point and did 2 Talking on the Rocks chat videos at this tree as we rested. And it was a great day. I mean, we rolled away with some great footage and some good talks.
Yep.
It was super fun.
Yeah, that whole day was also super dope, and that's why it's one of my favorites, because like that whole series we did there was pretty sweet. And then I did jump that 30-foot canyon gap, which was fucking hella fun. And like I'll always fucking remember throwing my back out, but that's okay. Like I still jumped the 30-foot canyon gap. Yeah, and also that's, I think, the wildest camera little fall thing too. Pretty nutty.
Yeah. I haven't gone back and listened to any of these in a while. Sometimes
I
I
haven't
pop them
either.
on when I want to, like, I'm like in
Yeah.
the mood to be creative, and I'm like, what should I make next, And I'll
Mhm.
jump into what we've made and see like what gets me excited. And these videos do actually have one with Isaac that I need to edit and put up, of me and him talking in nature about the power of going into nature. So expect that
Oh,
soon. It's the
love
same
that.
format of us just, we're actually on a giant rock too, so it's actually true to
Oh, it's
talk.
actually Talking on the Rocks.
Yeah, so
Talking on the Rocks is a great little sub channel within our channel, because when you talk about Danger's Edge too, what I like as well is like we're still, they say you got to niche down, but we haven't. But we have these mini channels. You know what I mean? The playlists are pick your poison. It's
You
like
need to Talking
it's
on the
so
Rocks
many.
playlist.
Yeah, we do need a Talking on the Rocks playlist. I just realized
And
that.
a live one
Um,
too, right? You gotta step this
yeah,
up, man.
discussions can just be renamed Talking on the Rocks because pretty much any of the Talking on the Rocks is just like monologue, you know?
Yeah, they're definitely like one of my favorite forms of content because it's like, you know, coming from like a world of like extreme sports, you spend a lot of time with your boys in the middle of like random places, but you never really get into deep conversation. It's like you're having too much fun to like sit down and like talk it out. And I think there's a lot of cool development you can get from that with your friends.
Uh, what's your pick, Ryan?
I mean, video of the year for me is the Big Bear video for sure. If you go up, it's on the right column.
Yeah, right here.
Yeah, so this video was my most recent installment of editing for the Park Hopper series, where this is the core of what Danger's Edge is us going into the wilderness and just being Neanderthals. And this
Great
logo took
logo.
a very long time to make.
Great logo.
Yeah, I'm super happy on it.
Great logo.
Um, this
Oh
is like
yeah, for the record though, that wasn't my pick for the year. That's just a really good one for the year. The last one I was talking about.
Oh, you're still thinking
Go,
about
yeah.
it. You're still thinking about it,
I am.
Josh. All right, we'll
I
come back.
am.
We'll come back
It
to
is
Josh then. Continue, Ryan. About yours, at least.
yeah. So this one is like
Oh, beautiful
uh,
photos of bears.
those pictures that my sister actually took. Those are bears from Tahoe near the cabin. Um, Shaylee took those photos herself,
Beautiful.
and I got her permission to blip them in there. But yeah, this is like what I want. Like this is what I wish we could make a living off is doing like stunt work with knives and axes and flips and stuff. In the sense of like a skate edit, where it's like if you watch what we're doing technical throws, both hands, different sequences, different logs every time. Um, there's a lot of nuance to it that is lost because people don't know, which is why I added the little floating animation that tells you what kind of throw it is right here, because people don't know what's going on. It's kind of like that in skating, you know. You see montages of people popping, there's a flick and they land, but it's like, what was that trick?
Do you guys have how-to
Everyone knows
videos?
that. What's
We have
that?
a few. That's actually what blew us up in the beginning, but we haven't made any. I was actually
You should
on the
revamp
fence
that.
about making some more. Yeah, definitely.
That could be a yearly like thing.
Mm-hmm.
How to half spin, how to full spin, no spin. You know.
There's definitely a huge group of knife throwers who like know of that option too and make one like every month. But it's still like, yeah, it's a evergreen idea to like
Yeah.
make tutorials on like the basics for people hopping in,
100%.
you know.
It's never a bad idea.
I guess it's also like it's hard because you have to like you also like are kind of burdened with the idea of like you want to make the content you want to make, you know? It's like I don't really want to sit and make a bunch of tutorials. I'd rather go out and like film like clips. Um and so it's like hard it's time management and what you want to put your time into.
Mhm.
Yeah. There's just a lot of factors as to like this
I
video to
love
me
this.
is such a moment of our life that's so sick and
Yeah,
like we were trying hard every day to get stuff. Big Bear was
yeah,
actually not that good for a trip too. The logs were kind of lacking, surprisingly.
yeah. Agreed. Yeah, because the logs like were, I don't know, like we got some really good ones. Like this one, we should like we were here for a
Beautiful.
while throwing. Look at that, all three in a row, booking like that. Only exists there.
That's a great. That's a great clip.
Probably the only people in the world to ever all three throw the axe at that log specifically. You know what I mean? It's always a fun kind
Cool
of
trip too.
you know. Yeah. Oh, if I cliff jumped the dude, I want to do more cliff jumping so bad. I'm so excited for the cliff jumping season here. I need to just go cliff jumping by myself.
That
Like I
sounds
don't give a
beautiful.
fuck.
Yeah. I don't know about that, Josh. Let's recommend
I
people
love
not to
cliff
cliff
jumping.
jump by themselves. Always bring a
Well,
friend. Always
obviously,
have a
always
buddy.
always bring a friend. No, but where I would go is very public, and it actually has lifeguards on duty at all times. So I'm like, especially during like the summertime, like there's always somebody stationed there when there's gonna be a crowd.
Hmm.
That climb, go back to be a little bit before
Mm.
this scene. this little climb
Great-
here.
Great animation.
Yeah,
Whoever
yeah.
did it.
Look
Oh,
at all the
Fozzie.
bears, dude. Fozzie.
Oh,
Look at this
Fozzie.
climb right here was actually pretty nutty to climb up because that was a huge drop off there. There was at least like a 30-foot drop below that starting point.
Mm.
There's a
Half
sweet little
spin
thing
to
right here.
flipperoonie. Yup.
Yeah,
Yeah, this is a
classic.
great flip
Oh,
of you,
oh,
Josh.
oh, to another halfie.
Yeah, fucking love that shit.
Halfie.
Yeah, dude,
I
more
feel
stuff
like I
like
can still do this.
Ready for this?
Oh,
I
I
bet
can
you
definitely.
could. How
Wow.
do you?
Yeah, no, I'm back. I feel like I'm back now, and I'm working out again, so I feel a lot better.
He's getting
My back
fucking
is like
ripped.
took a fucking almost a year, dude. When I
John
threw my back
Cena.
out in April, it took a long time.
I've seen you since April.
Yeah, but my back hasn't been 100% until remember what, dude?
You
At the bachelor
fucking
party, my back was
you
still,
gated off a rock at the bachelor party. What are you
dude.
talking about?
The pain I was in from April until like December of last year. It like my back. I'm 110% better now, but like that whole time was rough. Yeah, it hurt like hell when I gained. I just gained because I was like that's all I could do. Like I wanted to do some doubles. It hurt, but I every time I was doing those gainers at the bachelor party, I always think to myself, man, I'm totally giving up some future fun. Like I know my back's gonna hurt worse when I'm older.
You think it'll be like a long-term damage?
Definitely, but not really. But my back pain has been on and off for a long time in my life. But like that was like one of my worst thrown outs for sure. But back pain fucking runs in the Meyer-Holtz gene. It's pretty tough. So like, I don't think there's a Meyer-Holtz out there that didn't have back pain or doesn't. Like my dad had horrible back pain. He's like always like, oh, my back hurts so fucking bad. Like it sucks to know that if I don't strengthen my
You said.
back now, but I'm working out has been already really helping it a lot. The only way I got better was doing push-ups and sit-ups before bed for like a good few months in a row. Like
Yeah, you
it
gotta
was the
build up all
only
the
way.
muscle around your spine, dude, because that's what
Yeah,
supports it. You know, you gotta.
exactly.
That's why I'm like afraid of like sitting forever. You know, I try to like
Yeah.
stand up a lot and stretch because I do not want to have a chair be the downfall of my story.
Yeah. Yeah, they say
I'm like
there's
stretching out and thinking
actually
about it. I'm like, ugh.
yeah, there's actually a direct correlation to the amount of muscle that you have in your legs to how old you'll become because you lose muscle when you get older, right? So if you make your legs super duper fucking strong, which are the biggest muscles in our body, then you can last a lot longer because if you can stay upright, you're going to live longer because you're not falling and getting hurt from that. You're actually standing and you're not eating shit, you know? Like
Yeah.
I know Sue, I just actually not even Sue. My brother-in-law's mom, she is on her second hip replacement. She broke her femur when she was on a hike.
Oh my goodness.
She had a brand new hip replacement and then she broke her femur because the leg that got the hip replacement basically broke.
Dude, I swear, when I'm
So
like an old man, I'm gonna have like this suit that's like Iron Man. So I
yeah,
can't like break anything ever. I'm gonna be like
yeah,
walking around like Iron Man, you know, because so many people in their old age, they like what does them in is a dumb fall. You know, my mom had to slip in the shower like a few months ago, and it really
yeah.
freaked her out, and she almost got like really hurt. And now she put like mats in all the showers, you know. But I'm like, there's
Well,
got
you
to be
shot
like,
those. You should always have those mats.
yeah, dude,
It
I
is
Yeah.
important,
Yeah, they're important.
it sucks.
but I
So
don't have it in mine.
You guys are living
I'm living on the
living on the
edge.
edge, yeah. Hmm.
dude,
What are you doing? You know?
once you have one bad fall, then you're like, oh, I'm gonna get a mat because
Yeah,
it's like you know the ground in the shower is like literally wet with soap and like shampoos and shit, like
And
it's
poop
pretty
and shit, yeah.
man poop.
poop.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, there's stuff. You ever, oh my God, I let my buddy shower at my house once, and he comes out of the shower and he goes, "Hey man, I tried waffle stomping. It's poop
Oh
in your
my
shower.
gosh.
And I'm like,
Tried
what the
waffle
hell is a
stop?
waffle
Wow.
stomping?
He pooped in the shower.
Like, I was like, there's no fucking way you did that. And he was just like, yeah, I'll fuck with you. And I was like, like, oh man, that was hilarious. Uh, that was Alex Rees. Shout out, dude. Hope that guy's doing great.
Wow.
I remember him.
Yeah.
Throwback homie.
Alex.
Do we know Alex?
Yeah.
Still send him memes every day. We chat all the time.
All right, Ryan, you put this clip in the group thing.
Tubi, you elaborate on this one. You probably know more about this guy.
I mean, you put the clip in the group thing.
I just saw a 50-year-old dude, Ollie Wallenberg, and I was like, that's sick. And I can't remember if I've seen this dude before. But dude, I wish that roller was there because that's what I need to fucking trick Wallenberg. I need the
No,
free
you
speed.
don't, dude. That's cheating, dog. All right, Ryan, put this one in. Oh, this is crazy.
Comment.
I thought I
Josh,
added this one. Did you add
yeah,
it
Josh
or I add it?
this or something. Yeah, this is crazy.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah.
a
I say this.
push pump.
This is the
skate.
sweetest thing, dude. It's a freaking a skateboard, dude.
That Frank
Yeah.
Brewer clip was cool that he
Skate
ollied
skateboard.
Wallenberg, but I don't think you
Would
need the
this
ramp.
be called a skateboard, but like spelt different? But isn't skate spelled the same as skateboard?
Bam did
I
this.
think
Bam did this
already
same
come
thing.
from skating, you know?
Bam did this
Like
in a
skateboarding.
Jackass segment or something.
This thing?
Yeah. Well, like he had it on a regular skateboard, not that one. Not that's like a funny shaped one. But
It's
yeah,
like a
ice
cruiser.
skate. Yeah, ice
That
skate.
one looks like it's well made.
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody just commented those do a kickflip. Yeah, why didn't he do a kickflip on it? I realized I was gonna say he gotta set up something.
Maybe he can't.
Oh,
This
here we
is
go.
just like a crazy backflip.
I saw
Look at
this
that.
one.
Ooh.
I saw this. I saw this.
Awesome,
Yeah, it's cool.
clean.
He overshot it a little bit. That's so sick. Like that's like street dirt biking. Mountain biking. Maybe.
Yeah,
Like that's the type of stuff you could build. That's crazy. The flip drops are like.
Nah, you don't even need to build. That's like straight. That's like street. Look, I guess he built a little kicker.
Yeah, was there a little ramp there?
He built a little kicker.
Just to get like the wheels moving.
Yeah.
Gee, you know what's cool though is like the dirt down there looks pretty soft. So at least if he did get slammed, he would not be like on concrete.
yeah, he's
But
sliding out.
Like, I'm sure he's gone bigger and he's just messing. Okay, so this is crazy. So, the first weekend of January, me and Kevin Clausen went up to Tahoe and snowboarded with Parker Jones, all dangerous edge heads, all concrete heads, and we were just talking about like the biggest jump ever done, and this is it. This is the guy setting
The
the
largest.
biggest.
He's
Snow-
he's making his body into a freaking foil. This is what I mean when I say when you can track when you're skydiving, Ryan. This is what tracking is with your body
Yeah.
in the air when you're skydiving, but without the shoes on. But like obviously he's using those things on his feet are also carrying him. Like that is flight with those skis.
This is like a whole
Yeah.
documentary, but I think Red Bull, and it's pretty insane. Like watching him train for it, and just like, dude, look, this is like the farthest any human has propelled themselves without a motor or a
That's
parachute,
crazy.
right? Like,
Yeah,
what else could go that far and not hurt you?
yeah.
You know,
He's
And
going like I
he's going,
wonder
like,
what speed
100
he's going.
something 107, I think he
Yeah.
was going.
That's
And like they like
wicked.
picked this mountain too out of like they were like searching mountainsides for this like setup, and then they built all this just for this attempt. And he sent it like 6 times or maybe even more, trying to
What?
break the record. Yeah,
I
it
go
was
further
crazy.
and further. He's like, I'm just jamming.
It looks like so fun, but so scary. Like
Looks
you have to be
nutty.
so perfect with your form.
Yeah.
Definitely like a sport. I would love to see in person.
Agreed.
Fly like that.
Yeah, they do it in the Olympics every year. So, like, that's gotta be sweet. I've always
Yeah.
wanted to try this. Did you know? Oh man, when I was selling siding, I met a guy that moved up to Washington because apparently
Jumped over an
the
island.
world's best kiteboarding is in Washington. Remember that place that we saw, Ryan, where all those
Columbia,
kiteboarders were at? Remember that?
Yeah, that was so cool.
That's apparently that's like world renowned kiteboarding situation there. Like it's always cracking. That's why it's like that.
He jumps over a
Yeah.
fucking island.
That's
He must
wild,
know.
dude.
Does a Christ
I mean,
stare.
yeah, it looks like
Does a
he's not
Christ
like
stare. He does a Christ
he just
stare
looks
and then
stressed,
boom.
It looks fun. It looks like if you
One more
know the
time.
Yeah.
win.
Christ stare.
He's actually when he pulls up on it, Ryan, you can
Puts it back
create
in.
lift with that kite. That's the same type of kite that you go skydiving with too. It's just a
that's
super
cool.
duper tiny one. That's like a 150, maybe even a 120. Like a really tiny kite. It is a kite.
Yeah,
Like
that's crazy.
the foils on it, you can adjust them, go directions you want to go.
The kite shot.
Yeah.
So that's some kind of slow mo. He did a trick there where he like
Yeah.
around the world the parachute over him.
Yeah.
Or something. And they have competitions for this too, which to me is like so confusing.
Yeah.
Like I don't know what the tricks are. Like, is it how far you go? Is it like
Yeah. Like what do you score on this right here? Is that a trick?
That's 8.5.
Is it also 8.5? Love it.
Doobie's already a pro?
Oh, this
I
is
can't even
that's a foil.
guy's
That's a
jamming
foil.
on
That's
a
a
foil.
Yeah, it's a foil board
Yeah.
with a kite.
Jesus
He's
Christ.
got a foil and a kite. He's doing both.
But
He's
kite's like
jamming.
kite's to the side of him. How is he going forward? I don't get it.
Because he's got the foil
so
board.
the foil, that type of kite is actually a different type of kite than what we've been looking at. But that's basically a paragliding kite.
Yeah.
And so there's foils, Ryan. You see how there's lines? That's all. Each one of those lines, those tube looking things, is exactly it's a tube. It's a tube of cloth that projects the wind through it to create that lift.
Wild.
Does that make sense? And that's why you can, because like when you collapse a foil, you're gonna turn right or left. I don't know. This is not that impressive. But yeah. Anyway,
It's like a different kite on every.
different kite on every one.
Yeah, interesting.
Look how high up that guy is. If you go back to that other kiteboard, he was super high up.
This guy's got the 360 cam. He's holding it.
Yeah. What if his doggo?
The reindeer.
Bodie, I want him to learn how to swim, dude. My dog has not learned how to swim. Like I know he can probably, but I think he's afraid.
Archie hates swimming, or he hates jumping in the water, but he likes when he can walk into it.
Crazy land gap.
Bodie Bodie loves to just run around in it. This is the one. Yeah, look how high up this guy goes.
Gee.
He better hope he's coming down in the right spot. He is. Oh, I thought he was gonna crash.
That cuts out.
Yeah.
Off a wave. Into the air, off the wave.
Ooh. Nutty.
I want to see the slams. They look
Yeah.
pretty.
What
pretty
I always
like.
Yeah, how do you self-correct with this? Is always what I've always wondered. So like if that kite goes down, like I'm sure you guys have all flown kites, like when the kite smacks the ground, like you're kind of screwed. Like in this case, you're attached to that thing.
And now you're in the middle
Like
of nowhere.
way out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like
Yeah.
I'm way out in the middle of nowhere. Can I get this kite out of the water? Does it stop working when it gets wet?
What?
Damn.
He's just flying.
Wait,
He
did
dropped his board. There's a crash.
that was a crash.
That was a crash. So his kite's still flying. That's interesting.
Jeez, that must be like such a like. I wonder if he did it, if he expected all of that, or he kind of caught up in the.
His board goes down and
Yeah.
he smacks, dude.
Yeah, he lost his
He
board.
loses his board. Yeah.
You know, I would love to do a segment when we're super rich, where every week we try a new extreme sport. And
yeah.
Whoa.
ASAP.
yeah, I think Orlando Bloom is doing a show like that, and it's called On the Edge. He like stole our
Love
idea.
Love it. He did. I love it. He totally stole our idea. We got to trademark Danger's Edge, dude. Honestly, how much is that?
I don't know, but I'm pretty sure you have to upkeep it. So until we actually can make some money off it, I don't see the point in like paying for it. That's the other thing, you know. We need to figure out if we want. I mean, I'm constantly kind of pondering what we could do for like revenue, and
Yeah.
it's hard to pick something because I
Yeah.
don't want to buy a bunch of machinery to build knives.
Agreed.
Dude, they could do like taxi rides on these things or something. Like, I
Yeah.
would love
What
to.
is what is projecting that guy? He's on a motorized foil then, huh?
Probably a motorized
Yeah.
foil board.
I've always wanted to ride a foil board. That shit looks fun.
Wait, someone. Oh, never mind. It looks like he was doing it while snowboarding, but he said better than snowboarding.
Wow.
Those look fun.
I wonder how
Basically floating.
it is on your arms to pull.
It's on your hip.
They
You
never,
see
like,
how it's actually on
their
his hip?
hands?
It's attached to his hip. He's in a harness. So you see how they're holding on, and there's that
Yeah, you
one
see the
line
rope
that
goes
goes
through.
down in the
Yeah.
middle.
Oh,
Yeah, and then that bar going left
See
or
how
right
they're around
will
his stomach?
directionally.
oh, jeez, look at this.
What a drop in, dude.
Oh my god. What the heck? How do you know where you're going?
Yeah,
Dude, well, the video just ended there.
Yeah.
right.
You can't leave me on the cliffhanger like
Homie
that.
even live?
Wait, what? Why is he going to that chick? Oh, hey, no.
I was gonna say,
Dude, we
man. We gotta break it down here. What's that trick name?
yeah, look, that one he's skiing. There was a skiing one I
Whoa,
want to see.
dang. Does he even have a kite?
Yeah, I see
Oh, he
he's
does
holding.
have a kite. Yeah.
So in this case, the kite's kind of like it's like a baby mode. Like if he didn't have that, I think he gets a
Yeah.
lot of shit in the comments. All four of those, I bet someone said something about the kite being like a handicap.
Now that's kite surfing.
My man.
No, they're all saying good shit.
Oh,
Wow,
check the
Ryan,
reply.
I guess you're fucking
Oh, check the
wrong.
reply. Check the
Hey,
reply.
check the reply.
first
Check
reply.
the reply.
First reply. Oh.
Wow. I mean, that is negative, but that's negative to the person who commented.
LOL. He's just correcting his grammar, which is so dumb. I think grammar is dumb. I've never been good at it, so whatever. You can understand it. Is it readable?
Yeah,
That
suck
makes
it.
legible.
Suck it, dude.
Fucking suck it. I didn't even give a shit that was kite surfing without a fucking stupid dash. Dang, that guy just got he was attached to the boat and then he disattached from the boat. That's cool.
This is
All right,
so
put
great.
this on the list of one thing, definitely things
Oh, my
been
bucket
wanting to try.
list, dude.
Yeah, bucket list
It's
for
not that
sure.
hard to learn. You just gotta know the wind and then pull
Oh,
on.
dude, not at
Oh
all.
yeah, that's
I'm
it.
wondering.
That's all you gotta do is the winds and like it's not
Well,
that.
what else
is
He's
there
just
to
hanging
do?
on.
You're just hanging on.
I don't know
Hanging
what
on.
There's no big
not like
deal.
just hanging out.
Ryan's got this. Ryan's got it.
Yeah.
I bet
First
a
tee.
day I could get a good one.
First tee.
I
Hey,
guarantee you Ryan
first
can,
tee.
because honestly, being under parachute is like the most intuitive thing like that I've had
Have you ever
ever
wakeboarded,
done as
Ryan?
far as like
I've
so.
ever wakeboarded.
Yeah.
I have at the cabin, and I just don't like it. Actually, I don't like being pulled by the boat when I can go to the skate park. It's one of those sports where I'm like, I don't really get the hype of water sports when there's other options around. But if there wasn't a skate park in Tahoe, I would probably wake surf way more. That's my take.
That's my hot take.
Oh, watch out, Josh! He's got a bottle.
Ah!
I actually have two of those in the fridge, dude. You're making me thirsty.
Little apple cider. All right. Well, enough about kite
Yeah,
surfing.
enough about wakeboarding.
Apple here.
Kite surfing.
Definitely bucket
What's
list
the
now.
next thing on the topics?
That was it. That's all
Got
I-
it. We were in a deep hole there. I loved it though. It was a great time.
We went through the.
Oh
What's
shit.
the name for this? We need a name for this segment where we just watch other people.
Oh
Doom
shit.
scroll.
Well, you never.
Oh yeah, revisit this. My favorite of the year
Yeah,
for
there you go.
myself,
There you go.
actually, the Thrillium mountain biking trail.
Which one?
Back
Which
where I
one?
live at, the Thrillium mountain biking, the epic shuttling. That one. I put it out recently.
That's the
The-
Heligrip.
Yeah, the Heligrip one.
Oh.
Yeah. because
Oh,
it's
but
just
on
like
the
it's just
Dangerous Edge
fucking
channel though.
classic downhill. Yeah.
That's also
Well,
here? Isn't this is it right
Yeah,
here?
yeah,
Right?
yeah.
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 Yeah, that's the one. Yup. Yeah, I think that one's a really good one of this year. And then yeah, there's also dang. As far as the knife throwing ones though, any of dude, that Big Bear one is definitely my top. Is like one of my tops for sure. They're all good, dude. Can't really go wrong. Sorry this took so long to make, 2B, for you when I was putting this
Oh.
out.
Oh yeah, no. What? Oh shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I friggin' hit my head really hard. That made me get a collar. See my homie Brian? He's wearing a collar, and he fucking goes like he doesn't even go as hard as I do. So I'm like, oh, I'm just kidding. I love Brian. He goes hard. He goes really fast. But he inspired me to get a collar for myself.
Just in case, yeah, dude, that's a good call.
Yeah, I'm like, I'd rather have the collar on and not need it than not be able to ever ride again.
Now, how does the collar work? Explain this to me.
Basically, so your chin guard, it basically guards your chin and the back of your head from being able to be hyperextended. So basically, if you have a crash or anything like that, it also protects you from collarbone breaks too. Most common injury in any fucking extreme sport, collarbone injury. It prevents it because it makes so you can't actually get into that position to break your collarbone.
Yeah,
That makes sense. So you have to be wearing a full face for it to work, but basically it makes so you can't go to the left or to the right too hard, and then also you can't go down. So
Interesting.
or back too, all of it. So
Do you lose mobility on your head? Like, can you not look or?
no, it's only for the hyper extension of it.
Oh, so it feels
Yeah.
normal otherwise.
Yeah, exactly. I put it on and with my helmet and stuff like that, and I could do the same stuff. Like yeah, it's fine. And the collar I got too is not connected to my collarbones or anything like that. It's just literally it's like a donut, but it's it's the perfect size for it.
I was just seeing, maybe you sent me this, but there was a video I was watching, a short of like this new tech where, when you fall off your bike, this like your pants puff up like an airbag to protect you
That's
from.
fun. That's
So
funny.
they know when you fall off the bike, it's like you know how surfers have a cable to their surfboard to their ankle? It's like
Yeah.
that to your hip. So when you fly off the bike, it pulls it like a grenade and poofs up your pants.
Yeah.
I'm like,
That's-
that sounds super sick.
Yeah. Like then you gotta be hopeful that that doesn't happen when you're riding. You know, like
you catch a tree and it just,
yeah.
oh,
I think you're onto something though with it where it's like attached like by a string, you know?
Yeah.
Like so if it once you're not on the bike anymore, it just starts up. But the only caveat to that is like if you stay with the bike close enough. But
yeah.
That's actually Ryan, write that shit down.
Well, no, it's the thing I saw, Josh. It's
Oh
it
really?
exists.
Oh, it already
Yeah.
exists?
Yeah.
Nice.
All right.
They also
boys.
have a version for elderly people.
Yeah, they have it for the.
Nice.
Then it goes around their neck and head. I've seen it.
Yeah,
Nice.
so they start tipping over, it poofs
It
out.
puffs
so
out.
they-
Yeah.
Whole power
Yeah,
ball situation
yeah.
all over.
Yeah. Yeah. It's pretty crazy.
Fun.
It's pretty crazy. All right. So
Yeah.
here was the follow up question to the video of last year. Is there a video you're looking forward to making this coming year, 2025? Josh, why don't you go first again?
Well, Josh,
I'm
we
just
say it at the
excited.
same time, right? You want
Yeah,
to say it
right.
at the same time?
Yeah.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Cave video.
I love how we said the same word, dude. Cave video. Yeah, dude, the cave video. We've been working on the cave video pretty much from the inception of Danger's Edge. So we're talking about an accumulation of over we said it in the say goodbye segment that we filmed, but how long has it been, Ryan? It's been like 4 years of filming, right?
3 or 4 of
Yeah.
from the first cave throw.
Mhm.
We've thrown in the video over 7 caves.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's gonna be it'll be the next Park Hopper, which is like our like main state videos, like our MCU video movies, and so this is probably gonna be the most unique and most banging Dangerous Edge video ever,
Mhm.
unless we can top it somehow. But yeah, So if you go to the Park Hopper series right there, Tubi, in the playlists. Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
These are all like this. These are all like the trip videos that are like the main edits, like the
Yeah.
core of what Danger's Edge is. We have these 5
Yeah.
trips, and the next one is going to be the cave video.
Yep.
Right now, Yosemite to me is like the best video. I put the most
Yeah.
work into editing that one. There's actually a remaster coming out this year for that as well.
Yeah. There is. I'm actually excited for the remaster. It's gonna be pretty good. Pretty
Yeah,
stoked on it.
chipping away at it, and then I forget about it, chipping away at it. But I found my note here on like I have a checklist of the final edits for it,
Yeah. Perfect.
and it's almost there. It's almost ready. You know.
Yeah.
It's
I
just like
think that if we continue the cave series though too would be super fun. I don't think we should ever stop the cave series. I think the cave series will be a running thing that, potentially will get its own playlist one day.
I'd
be really
personally
cool.
like
Like,
to see the bachelor party video come out.
yeah.
You know, I don't know if there will be like an official bachelor party video.
Why?
I mean, there's just
We filmed at least a montage.
we could,
There
it's
was like so
all
many
over the
clips.
place. I don't even have all the footage.
I submitted
and
my
what we did
footage.
get-
Oh,
yeah, I think the Heligrip one is way better. That's like the official one, the
Nah,
one that you put out.
there was more
I don't know.
footage, wasn't there?
Well, here's the other thing too: is like just based on like how much time it takes to make these like full length videos and how much response we get. We kind of decided that the cave video is going to be our last like long form cinematic knife video, and we're gonna just stick to shorts.
What? No, bro, you gotta be.
Well, I know it's like it just takes too much time.
For
It takes-
2025, but that doesn't mean that like we're gonna be stopping. Like I have to make a revisit to the park. Like I'm gonna be doing more tours, by the way, this year for sure. So those will be coming out this year, but those are quick edits.
You gotta make like what the fuck, bro? You gotta make some vlog style, bro. Like,
Well, no, we're not gonna not make long form. We're just not gonna make
Yeah.
long form of like montage edits that are like
Yeah.
everything I got put into editing. You know, it's just there's no one's watching it, and I'm fine just premiering it as like other styles of footage.
Yeah.
You know, just for time. You know, like if you look at it
that's
from
a
like a business
bummer.
perspective, that's like a campaign we tried. The campaign didn't work out to grow viewership or anything, and our shorts get like one short will get more views than this whole playlist.
Yeah.
And it'll be like a goof, you know.
So that's the end of the
So-
long.
Agreed.
There's no more long format.
There is. Go
No,
the whole
there will
playlist.
be. It'll be like
Yeah, there
these
will
talking
be.
videos, you know, or
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
I'm gonna do an update on my workout video because now I have like more than just skating and flips.
Yeah, and to be, I'll be doing more downhill stuff with
But
those.
no- but no-
That whole crew, that's my whole crew up here. We're called they're labeled the taint ticklers. But the yeah, I can't even say it seriously. I didn't name us. It's not. I didn't name the group chat. But the freaking shuttling all those homies, dude, we're gonna shuttle again ASAP. So like there'll be more of that. There'll be a lot more of mountain biking, and yeah, like we got a lot, and we got knife throwing shorts galore. Once the
Yeah.
cave video's out, we basically have clips from the cave video the entire time. Like we'll be able to
Sure.
clip out that a lot.
Another like after effect of the cave video is I'm gonna make a live on the channel that is just nature sounds and knife throwing for like ASMR endless loop of like 600 different knife throws where there's not a word spoken. All you hear is thunk, and then it fades to the next throw with a little
Yeah.
like pan flute music. And we'll
Yep.
see if that live becomes someone's study music, and you can always just hop in there and it'll be great because now we've amassed
Yep.
enough throws to make something like that where you would have to like sit on it for like 4 hours to see the same throw.
Yeah.
So that'll be a perpetual live coming this year to Danger's Edge for
Yeah.
all y'all studiers.
I get what you're saying, right? But it's also that's a bummer because those were the best
It's
videos.
okay. It's not going to be the end, and it's just so that we can free up our time to try another campaign, like Ryan was saying. Like we
Yeah.
have to try to find something that's working, and those are there. YouTube doesn't not promote the videos once they get viewership. Like it doesn't disappear. Like it goes and it comes and goes. And we've had videos blow up like months later, and then I still have videos like our long forms. If you go to the mountain bike one for Gateway Green, that's one that I definitely have to remake this year, but that one gets viewership still, and it's like got 1,000 something. Like it's getting like
I
it's
just mean
like
like if you're going camping, like just like make a different version of the vlog. Like that version didn't work because it was too time consuming editing wise. Per se, you know, like I don't where am I going? Where am I going?
Not necessarily all we really have, but we have a
Still
lot
down?
of just knife throws. You know, like
mm-hmm.
the other thing too to
This
consider to me
video
is we have more knife throwing content that's not released than we do have released. We have too much content. And
Yeah.
the problem is like trying to make all these trip videos into like a high quality like viewing experience.
Yeah.
And we keep filming more than I can edit through for these videos. So we have
Yeah.
a huge backlog of like 4-year-old clips for like a Tahoe video, for like the cave video, Mount Hood video.
Oh
Like,
man, Ryan, you know what I just realized? I don't think we've posted any of the. Remember when me and you went uh in Tahoe, and then also all the clips that you filmed yourself in Tahoe? Like I don't think I've seen any of those.
So Rye, you just really
yeah,
need to
There's a
like
lot.
you just have what you're saying to me is you are overloaded with the amount of editing. It sounds like you're overwhelmed with the amount of videos to be edited to even
well, yes, it's
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
But when I make the cave video, much like the Big Bear video or the Yosemite video, I'm making a logo for it as well to
Well,
become part of the.
see that's where that is some of the best parts of those videos, the Santa Cruz one as well, and so forth and so on. And I get that, but that's kind of unnecessary too at the same time because I'd love to watch just the vlog of you guys doing the trip, even the whole intro with Pete and you guys in the fucking bear and that whole fucking skit. A little much, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm saying if you guys like if you're going camping, I still want to see the Danger's Edge vlog camping. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, that's gonna
As a
happen.
fan, as a fucking fan,
Yeah.
I'm saying we at least need the trip video. It doesn't need to necessarily need all the flashiness. That's
Love
I'm
it.
That would
preaching.
be like, I guess that would be more of us just like filming without a reason, or like
Yeah.
just like wake up and press record and just see what Josh is doing, or like I don't know.
It's
It's
kind
not
no,
just like
it's kind of what you guys.
Yeah. Wait, hey guys, coin it right now. A day with Danger's Edge. All right, that's the coin. That'll be the stuff Tubi's talking about because
I'm
that's
just
actually pretty easy to make.
Yeah, I'm saying like the
Yeah,
behind the scenes, a little bit more raw
Yeah.
cuts and stuff. You already got the fucking song, bro. You just throw this in the background, and it's everybody hiking with the backpacks, and you do like you do a few time lapses of some campfires, a time lapse of us skipping rocks, a throw in here, a throw in there. Bro, I'm gonna go on that camping trip, 420 camping trip, and I'll make the goddamn montage.
dude, that's why you're there too.
I'm
is
making
to
the
help
goddamn
us
montage.
organize ourselves, you know.
I'm
Yeah,
making the
Tubi,
goddamn montage.
Tubi, I'm gifting this to you.
Okay.
Your playlist will be a day with Danger's Edge.
I don't know. We'll work. We'll see
That's
the
a
title.
good fucking.
We'll see the
We'll see
title.
the title.
We'll see the title. But I'm just saying,
Oh.
I like the trip videos. Those were the highlight ones for me. Is the trip videos. But I
Yeah.
know, Ryan, you're putting in. It's like when Addy didn't want to do Clickbait Crew anymore. He's like, the amount of editing I'm putting in each one of these episodes isn't worth the view counts we're getting and shit. So I know what you're saying, dude. But
Yeah.
like, the trip videos were still a highlight.
Yeah, I think they can live on. And what you're explaining too, Tubi, is kind of more like this other segment we do where we try to take the SEO of certain trails. Like the Tamanawas Falls, Josh did like a vlog hiking it.
Yeah.
Anyone who looks up that trail will see Danger's Edge was there. So we want to kind of hit the main trails at each of these national parks as well and just give like an update. This is what it looks like. And then if we can throw in some knife throwing to those kind of like as well.
Ooh.
But when it comes to like a video at like Big Bear or at Yosemite for knife throwing, it kind of has to be like a cinematic edit. There isn't like
No, dude. I'll show you.
I should
I'll
tell
show you. I'll show you what I'm talking about when I make mine. You'll see.
okay.
I'm gonna make the first one to show you what we're talking about and then pass it down to you guys as
Proof
the
of
blueprint.
concept.
Oh
Proof
yeah,
of
there you go.
concept.
Exactly, Josh. A proof of concept of
Perfect.
I think it's just Danger's Edge the vlog, you know, and then it's
Yeah.
whatever camping, you know, camp fucking.
Yeah.
Where do you want to go for this next one?
It's a place called Big Tree.
Oh, Big Tree.
Big tree.
Now, do we have to book?
Yeah.
Well, you know what? We're at
You've
our
already done it, right?
we're at our hour. We're at our hour. I have
Oh, okay.
questions.
At
You
our
know
hour.
what? We're at our hour. I have
Save
questions,
that
but we'll
for
save that for next week. Let's save that for next week.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Ryan,
So
though,
But yes,
don't-
I think that
Ryan's
I would
gonna
love to talk more about the
Ryan
trip next week.
Yeah.
Ryan, actually, while we're live, I'm gonna do this live, everybody. So Ryan has,
Uh-oh. I'm scared.
420 trip. Okay,
I might not be able to make that if we're doing it because I'm going. I gotta figure it out. I gotta figure that out. I gotta figure out the dates
It
because I'm going somewhere the very next weekend.
Yeah. It doesn't have to be those dates. It could be like a next
Yeah.
month. It just sounds nice and it's something to
I-
rally the
I-
boys around.
I can't do the
Yeah.
next month because I'll be in Japan for like 3
Oh,
weeks.
nice.
Yeah, I could do.
Everybody's going to Japan.
I could do fucking April. I could do April. I just couldn't do May. But anyways, I guess we'll talk about that next week. But Ryan,
Yeah.
I did make a trip category in the text channel for you to put things in so we could look at maps, maybe some hiking maps or whatever it may be
Yeah.
on next week's episode. So there you guys go. Josh, you got anything for to end the show with? You want like a Bible verse or something?
Oh yeah, no, that's not me. But go ahead, hit the music, give me that countdown.
I don't know. I was just saying it was something. Wait. Oh, I pressed the
All right.
wrong. Wait. Hold on.
Oh,
Ready?
hold on.
1, 2, 3.
Well, everybody, thank you for joining Danger's Edge on this week's episode. We chatted about a bunch of different things. We went into a rabbit hole of kiteboarding. We also talked about past videos, our favorite videos of 2024, as well as giving you the reminder to watch that old video that'll tell you free things to use. Because I know years down the road, somebody's going to look at this and say, man, I'm starting a YouTube channel. What's free to make my socials lit? So, everybody, thank you guys for joining us. And Tubi, Ryan, deuces.
Balloons. I want balloons.